For my teaching unit, I looked at the unit of telling time for my second graders. I wanted to look at this unit because there's only 4 lessons in this math unit, and I thought I could use some extra resources and activities to use throughout the unit. So in my lesson, what I made, the ways to check for student understanding are by students participating in the lesson, also by completing the On Your Own workbook page and checking those, and then watching how students are doing in their practice groups, so working on a game or on IXL on their iPad or through a worksheet. So if students are doing well with those, I know they are understanding how to tell time. The real world application, so what I included in my lesson was asking students what the time is throughout the day. Because our schedule is all time based, we go to places at certain times, so working on that so they understand our schedule and when they go places. Ways student can self-assess is by getting the answers right on their worksheet or participating during the lesson and getting an answer right. On IXL, that gives feedback right away for each question, and on a worksheet or matching game. So during the matching game, I would walk around and check to make sure that they get everything right at the end, and then we'd talk about anything that they missed. So I reached out to 2 of my teacher friends, and they had a couple of ideas of what I could add in to help make the lesson more effective. So one thing is in a review game of I Have, Who Has. I think we could use this at the end of the unit to make sure every student understands telling time. I think it'd be a great way to get all of the whole class involved. Another thing would be to make a timeline of our day. I think this would be great with the introduction lesson because then it could be up throughout the unit and students could see. It'd just be a great visual for them throughout the lesson, and just a visual for them of our schedule and when we go certain places. So I did some research on why this is important, like why we should teach kids how to read an analog clock. So that's what I'm on right now. And just some of the reasons are that analog clocks help students understand subtraction and that it's not just taking away. It is the difference between 2 numbers. It also helps them understand multiple names of the same quantity. So 2:40 is 20 to 3 o'clock. And they also learn the skill of skip counting. And there's a lot of different reasons why we should teach this. I think it's a very important skill that students need to know how to do.